Hello and welcome again. In this video, we'll see the equality operators. Okay, so for example, we have a value x is equal to 3. So I'm assigning a value 3 to the x. And now I want to check, compare. So for comparison, I should use double equal sign. So if I say x is equal to 3, so basically I'm checking if the value of x is really equal to 3. If it is true, then it should display me the true. Okay. And if I say, okay, check if x is equal to 4. Oh, this is false because x is 3. So 3 is equal to 4. The condition is answer is false. So that is why we will get the false. Okay. So this is the output of this part. So this was an equality operator. Now, if I have to check if the two values are different, so I can say x is not equal to 4. Okay. So in this case, 3 is not equal to 4. The answer should be true. And you see that answer is true. If I say x is not equal to 3, oh, no, x is equal to 3, which is not true because 3 is not equal to 3. This is not true, so it should be false. So the answer is false. So that is how you can use the equality operator or inequality operator to check during the branches or during the if condition, you know. So So when you have more than two conditions or two options or many conditions to check using if, then you will be using if, else if, and else at the end. But keep in mind, only one branch will get executed. Which one? The first one that is true. If it is true, khalas, this will be the first one that will be run. If this is true, then only this one will be treated. This will be executed first, and then it will jump to the outside. So let's try that. So I can say, let me copy paste this one. So this is like, um, so I will enter the values. Okay, I'll input, and any value I enter will become string. But I'm forcing that string to be the integer because I'll be entering the numbers. Even if you enter the numbers in the input statement, it will become string. Okay. And to convert the string, the number into the integers, I use integer function. Now, if num years is equal to 1, see that is equal to is double equal sign. Then I say print. What you want to print? I want to print. I want to print your first year. Great. Else if if num years is equal to 10. Okay. Then I say your, oh, I can copy paste. A whole decade impressive. I can do again another else if condition. Num years is equal to 25. Then I say, oh, your silver jubilee. And similarly, if I say, oh, not else if, it is L if. And then I'll say L if num years is equal to 50. Then I say golden jubilee. And else print nothing special. Okay. So let's run it. Oh, I have to use clear the screen, execute function, open, dot read. And in the open, I'll say my file name, which is 04.py, and press enter. Okay, enter the number of years married. Say 1. So it will go to the first one and then stop. Okay. And if I say execute the program, enter number of year is 10, then say, oh, impressive. If I say 5, we'll say it should come to this part, huh? Nothing special. Nothing special because it's not equal to 1, it's not equal to 10 because this is 5. 5 is equal to 10? No. 5 is equal to 25? No. 5 is equal to 50? No. Then it comes to the else part and says nothing special. Okay, so let me clear this one again and then one more time. I say 50. Oh, amazing, golden anniversary. One more time. This is 25. So if you give the exact value, then you will get the message. Otherwise it will come to the else part and it will display nothing special. Okay, now we have another activity that can, you have to find it out if the number is even or number is odd. Okay, so you can use the modulus, this operator, to check. You know how we can check? Actually, it is interesting that if you can have, um, so just keep in mind, for example, you have a value x is equal, okay, 5. I want to check if the 5 is, if the 5 is even or odd, you know. So what you have to do is you have to divide it by 2. Divide by 2. And when you divide by 2, 2 2s are 4, and the remainder is 1. So this is your mod. Okay. So if the remainder is 1, then it is odd. So for example, you have a 4, so divided by 2. 2 2s are 4, remainder is 0, which is mod. Oh, this number is even. So if the remainder is 0, the number is even. If the remainder is 1, the number is odd. Okay, one more time. If the number is 3, 2 ones are 2, remainder is 1. Okay, this is odd. If it is 2, 2 ones are 2, remainder is 0. Oh, this is even. And for example, if it is 0, so you can divide. 2 zeros are 0, so this is even. So how you can do that? You have a function, so you can say, for example, x is equal to 3. So if you say x mod 2, so this will give you the result. The result will be 1 because 3 divided by 2, this is the result. So the result is 1. So mean this is odd number. Okay. So you have to use this division. This will bring you, for example, you can say result. So this will bring you 1 in R. And then check if the R is 1, say odd. If the R is 0, then you can say it is like even number. Okay, try by yourself. This was the hint that I can give you maximum. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.